So what's your success rate with this?
Pretty good. I mean, it's actually the sole earnings in my tattoos.
Yes.
Right. Yeah. Welcome to 2025.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to the On a Tattooer podcast. And we have a bunch of really awesome artists with us today. And we're going to go straight to it. So starting to my right, I want you to let everybody know your name, where you're from, how long you've been tattooing, and what kind of tattoos you do.
Awesome. My name is Drake. I was originally from South Houston. I've been tattooing for about a year now, and a little bit of everything.
All right, next.
Yeah, well, I'm Matthew Adams, and I've had a nickname, Matty Tat, for the last 26 years. I've been tattooing, and I'm like that old man in the building these days. You know what I'm saying? It's fun. It's interesting. It's an interesting perspective. I get to work with young people that are half my age and stuff like that, at least 20 years. And it's an interesting thing, and so I've been around the block, started off tattooing in Baltimore under some biker guys, and then cruised up back up to the hometown in New York and tattooed a bunch of street shops and stuff like that. And then got it hooked up with some good places like Sacred Tattoos, which is awesome. Wes. God rest his soul, Wes.
R.I.P.
Fuck yeah, man. We used to play hella. He taught me how to play ping pong or table tennis at a elite level. By the way, this old man. Me and him used to go for it. We had great times.
OG Wes.
Oh yeah, we used to go for it, and then after that, yeah. So just traveled around. I was in California for a while, San Francisco and San Diego, and. Broadened my horizons, came back to New York in 2018-ish. I was with Red Rocket Tattoos. You guys aware of that?
Yeah.
And I was good with Adam Hayes was leading the way. Awesome guy. And he laced me up a bunch. And now, I'm over there at Dice Tattoo on 28th and Lexington. Been over there for about 2 years now, strong.
Dope.
And just keep on plugging, you know what I'm saying? Keep on keeping on, trying to do the big work, keep on with, and of course in today's economy and the trickle down effect, it's I don't know how you guys, what's going on. I'm sure you guys are doing well and you can this and that, but it's tough out there.
It is tough out there.
It is tough.
But
but wait, I asked you to tell me your name and your stuff, not your whole life story.
Oh yeah, I went off. Sorry, it got weird.
It's like, don't go there yet.
Yeah, no. So yeah, my name is Matt.
I friend friends.
Yeah, like I remember you was like, "Hey kid, I asked you for a shoe shine on your whole life story."
Come on, guys.
And down the line to my left.
That's me. I'm Richard Smith. I've been tattooing for somewhere between like 16, 17 years. And right now I'm in St. Pete, Florida, but I did 9 years up here in New York City. And I used to work here at No Idols for a minute. No Idols alumni, I guess.
In the OG shop.
Yeah,
That's right.
over there off whatever street that
I was actually thinking about before.
On
What
the
year was it
Bowery.
that you left?
I left in 2018.
Okay.
I was really only with you guys for maybe like 14, 15 months.
True.
You came in like a bull too. You started rearranging everything and decorating.
God,
the place.
well, it's like coming into a shop with a bunch of
Teenagers.
like college kids sharing a dorm room. And everyone just picked a corner and piled their shit up.
That's
like,
pretty close to where it was.
We had the paint. We had the hang
everything.
shelves.
Like, take down those Playboy centerfold posters. That's not professional.
And I come back and you guys got this real ass shop.
Now
All of a sudden I was like, all right,
Let's put some art.
thank you.
Yeah, we definitely owe that to you. That's for sure.
I'm just trying to lead by example here.
Gotta make
But no,
it
this is a
look
cool
good for
location.
Rich when he comes back.
And what kind of tats you like to do?
Well, that's a relevant question. I'm trying to move back into more like American traditional right now. I guess I did a lot of stipply black and gray stuff, rendered.
The most beautifully stipulated
what would
black
you,
and
I don't
gray
know,
stuff.
illustrative black and gray or something.
Yeah,
Because it wasn't,
I think so.
I mean, there was realistic elements, but
Yeah.
I say was. I mean, I guess I still do. I just try not to do it so often anymore.
But from the stuff that you were showing me that you want to move towards, it looks awesome, dude.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah,
I'm
it was
trying.
nice to see
Weird.
you do, add some color back to your
Yeah,
palette.
because I just said no to color for like 4 years, like at all.
Yeah.
And,
Why?
I think because I was getting what I thought was pretty good at black and gray, and then like I would do a couple color pieces, and I was like, oh, I'm not really blending that as well. All my moves are now with like a tight 3 and I just was like, well, I'll just focus on the thing that I seemed to be getting better at. So I just did that. And then I just got, I guess, bored with it.
That's normal.
Or just like more than bored with it though. Like I was like pretty frustrated, like with myself, with my own habits and stuff. And I was kind of just like saying yes to stuff just to pay rent, which is like fine, you know? But I guess like took some time off and searched myself and was like, I think I just want to fucking just do something totally different, you know? Get back into some, and like American traditionals came up and I took on an apprentice and she really wants to get into traditional. So that helped as well. So we go through that together. And I get to kind of learn a style that I sort of know, but never really dived into when I was younger. It was more illustrative, maybe neo-trad. You get into tattooing in like 2009 and everybody wants to be whoever was big, you know, Adam Barton or something, you know, from B or so, you know. And I just want to simplify things, flatten things, you know.
That's awesome.
It seems more fun to me.
I feel like more and more tattooers after they reach like,
ideally,
I feel like after they reach a certain point of their career, everybody starts kind of this getting back to basics, simplifying tattoos a little bit more, making them a little bit just stronger, simpler, and just since you're better, like what you said, like if you can do it faster because now you just have all the skill of like been tattooing for like 15, 20 years.
Yeah. I mean, I did that. I was early on, I wanted to do like really new school kind of stuff. And then I did the same thing. I was like, I want this to be a little flatter. And then it eventually just turned like super flat. Like a lot of the stuff that I do right now, I don't even render at all anymore. Just like one solid color. I think the shape of the thing is what makes it look a little bit more new school, but I tattoo very traditionally.
Do you think since you're drawing less and you're more like starting your drawings as paintings, it's kind of leading to finding like, oh, that could just be a flat color right there and it works just as well?
Honestly, that came from just doing it digitally.
Yeah.
Because I would draw something and I want to do it quick. So I would just kind of drop in color, like literally just drop a color just to kind of fill up the space so I can see my composition color wise.
Yeah.
And then I'd be like, that looks pretty cool. I'm just going to tattoo it that way and not even worry about shading it in or, you know, rendering anything.
Nine reds or something. Yeah. You can just do black and red. It's okay.
Black, red.
Just red.
Yeah.
It looks real good.
It does.
I remember
Things look
traveling
stronger.
and, I had all these colors, and I remember this guy, Vinny Romanelli, over there. You might know him.
I used to work with Vinny.
Yeah.
I worked at Red Rocket for like a year.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah. So he looked at me. He's like, "Yo, Matty, what the fuck, bro?" And I was like, "I don't know. I need my security blankets. I need my different reds." And he's like, "Dude, simplified, dumbass." Gotcha.
Guys, I don't know how long you've been tattooing, but if look at your thing right now, how many inks you have. Please tell me how many reds you have and drop it down in the comments.
Nice.
As you're looking at this video. Just count how many reds you have, drop down the number
Pink
in
count?
the comments. Pink can even count.
No.
Red to pink, not red to orange, but red to pink. Yeah.
But I would love to know. Another thing is that a lot of times we look at our statistics for the show and we see that a lot of you guys that are watching are not subscribed to the show. So please, if you like the pod and you've watched more than one of our videos, just do us a solid and just hit that notifications and follow button. That would be amazing.
Those numbers are steadily growing though.
They are because you guys are listening. You guys are hitting those numbers, which is good. But back to something that you brought up. It's about doing tattoos sometimes because you have to pay the bills. And I feel like as tattooers, we're all kind of have to do that sometimes. You do a tattoo that you don't have to pay. You have to do a tattoo you're not stoked about, and you kind of go through it anyways because you got to make some money. And people are finding different ways of making money and of bringing in new clients. And Matt hit me up and he told me, he's like, I'm working with someone and they have a very new way of kind of reaching out to people. So I'll let Drake take it from here and tell us what you've been doing.
Right.
I've obviously entered into the tattoo industry while it's very saturated and it's very competitive. And then I decided to learn in New York City, which so triple that, you know, everybody here is doing everything too. And there's a lot of really awesome people here. But I found my edge being a woman and doing it on Tinder. I advertised.
Tinder?
Yes.
I have literally done this. But you finished.
No, I'm glad I'm not alone, you know.
Nice.
So, you know, it took some kind of feeling out, you know, a little psychological test to see what really works, what's the formula. But it's been going really well. I get a lot of interesting people, but they're getting tattooed. And that has completely actually gotten me independent and paying my bills.
Is this like the tatter version of catfishing? Like, do they know that they're going to be a client, or do they want to date you?
Well, that's kind of the thing, like I don't enter this like leading anybody on. It's not like maybe we can go out after.
So
like,
Drake, okay. So
Yeah,
I want to
no,
go all the way in. Can
yeah.
you maybe, by chance, grab your phone?
I
and
was
just
already ready for
read
it.
us. I want us to read a conversation of like message. This is what the response is because I'm just curious as fuck.
Well, truthfully, I had to take a little hiatus for a while because it can be very emotional, like just soul draining,
just to read the
Yeah.
things that you
Yeah.
see.
Yes,
man.
yeah, because
Well, these guys are idiots. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They'll do anything to meet a girl.
Yeah,
As
true.
guys, we have low sales resistance or whatever. So
Yeah.
anything to meet a girl. So these guys are just coming in to get tattooed.
not
to
all
meet-
of you are idiots. I've met some really great clients out there.
I
So-
get it. Oh,
Yeah, Maddie.
I'm sorry. I was generalizing. But
I have met some like
We
the
appreciate it.
guys who come in are funny.
I get mixed. Like there's people who respect the hustle. So they're like, okay, I see your tattoos. Like I post pictures of me and my tattoos on my Tinder. So they're like, okay, I see what you're doing, whatever. I respect it. I like your tattoos. So they get it. But then there's some people who will use that as a way to try to continue. But let's see if I can find anything interesting.
I feel like
It's been a
all
minute.
women deal with that regardless. Like
must be how-
even on like DMs. Like
Yeah.
if you're a tattooer female, you're probably getting a bunch of, so I'm thinking about getting the sleeve right on the side of my cock.
Well, sure.
Been asked that. I have been asked that a couple times. So.
I only feel comfortable.
Have you ever
with
done
female.
cock sleeves?
I want another.
Hashtag.
I don't want another dude next to my, dude energy.
Yeah.
I love the idea of having a supply shop attached to the tattoo shop, where you'd have the tattoo shop in the front, all the flash, people tattooing, and then in the back, you got the supplies. Beyond having good quality stuff, which is obviously the most important thing, the second thing that stands out or what makes you different would be customer service. I just want to do right by the tattoo community because I'm part of the tattoo community.
Oh man.
You guys can talk while I scroll because I got
You got to pick the right one.
Well, I
what's it?
swipe right on everybody because anybody can want a tattoo. So I get like to the point that my Tinder's starting to kind of bug out a little bit. Like trying
Well,
to scroll through that
you could
stuff.
get kicked off.
Of course, yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah. If they find out you're running a business.
You're
Well,
soliciting
I
on
mean, I
Tinder.
outed you right now.
I keep it in a gray area. Like my bio is still kind of like I'm open to the possibility. Like if some amazing person from Tinder comes along, which has not been my experience, but if they do, then why not? Fuck
So
it.
what's
But
your success rate with this?
pretty good? I mean, it's actually the sole earnings in my tattoos.
Yeah.
Right. Welcome to 2025. Dude.
But then from that, like, I think it would be a little different if I was like, fucking these people up. But, I put my heart and soul into every tattoo and, I try to give the best work and I think they feel that. So they keep coming back. It's not even like a one-time thing. It's like repeat customers.
Yeah.
And then they recommend me to their friends. And so it's kind of growing from there.
Guys, are we opening grinder pages?
That would be
It's
the only
implied.
way I feel like we could even come close to what she's doing. Because even if we go on Hinge
Or
Bumble,
Tinder,
no one cares.
No one cares.
No one, but we'd have to go on Grinder.
We have to go on Grindr.
and get
We'd
there,
have to go.
get
You know what?
right there. Be like,
Only dudes
Nah.
are thirsty like this.
yeah,
No,
man.
Yeah.
Again, I've done this. I was doing this 9 years ago.
What?
And tattooed, I don't know, probably dozens of, only women, I guess.
Yeah,
would
yeah, yeah.
respond to
Oh, on the
page.
Tinder thing.
And it was the same as what she was saying, it would look like a dating profile. Because, I was using Tinder back then. This has got to be 2015, 2016. I don't know, be traveling. I remember, going out to California, LA and San Diego and stuff. And we just put it on there. Be like, well, I'm in town tattooing, just like an updated like version, while traveling
Yeah,
and stuff
yeah.
and throw a couple tattoos on there and some flash and stuff. And I don't know,
People are like, oh,
tattooed a bunch of girls off that with no real romantic
anything.
Yeah,
It was
really.
like, oh, I really like that.
Or
tat.
like maybe that was a thought or something, but it was like, yeah, I'm just in town, and really I just figured I'd put it up there. It was almost like embarrassing to admit. Like I would tell a couple of friends that I was doing that. I was like, is this like real douchey? And they were like, I don't know, that's kind of genius. So like, I don't know, I back it. Like whatever, you know. Like,
Yeah.
Well, there's your answer, though, bro. You were talking about how you've been in town. You don't have any clients.
I gotta get back on, dude. Not to log back on.
Not worth the everything else that comes with it, I guess. You know.
I feel like it could definitely wear on your soul as an artist, because obviously you want people to come to you because of your work. You want to be like admired for that. And when I know you're just, we call it tit for tats. You know, you come for the tits, you stay for the tats. So like, when they get there, it's kinda like,
I didn't have a good long-term slogan like that.
I'm making this a brand. Yeah, this is
Tit
it.
for tat.
Yeah, but I mean, any means necessary. Like I packed up all my stuff and moved from Texas to do this. So if I gotta bat my eyes and
Advertising's
whatever, we'll do it.
advertising.
Yeah, absolutely.
But the funny thing is when the guys come in, I've noticed. So it's not that you pull a bait and switch, but when
I pull a bait and switch.
well, when they come to get tattooed, she's in a backwards ball cap and a shirt. Like it's not high heels and low cut shit. So
I
the
don't
guy,
know
I've seen a
this.
couple guys
Yeah.
like on like, ooh, and like no, this ain't a date. She handles it, and so I respect the hustle, 100%. It's not like she's hitting these guys off in the back,
Like, what up,
which would be
dog?
a whole different story.
You could charge another couple $100 for that.
Well, yeah, no, that's all. Yeah, no, we don't want. You know, but she's super pro about it. Whether or not the guys know what they're coming, they know they're getting to get tattooed, but they probably think they're going to get a date or whatever. But she deads it hard at the get, so that's word. You know, that's all.
You got to keep that.
Did you
separate.
find a good combo to share with us?
Oh shit! Sorry.
See, you were on it. You
I
got
know. It's the ADD. I can't. But what are you looking for? Like, I got so many examples of different stuff. Like, do you want
anyone that comes to mind to you? Anyone that just like any memorable?
Well,
I wanna know.
It's
The
so
better.
deep in the messages, but I'll give you a couple off the top of my head.
Yeah.
Because they were just like, let's see. These were the kind of the more awkward ones because I'm swiping right on everyone in the city. So eventually I'm going to run into these people on the street, like whether I message them or not. So one time, this was actually Como Basatron. I work with her. One of her clients came in to the shop to get tattooed by her, and then they saw me and they're like, "Oh, I matched with you on Tinder," and I was like, awkward. But if you want a tattoo, like, but that's happened to me a few times. I think that's the most interesting ones where I'll just be walking around and I'll be like, "Oh shit." Hi.
But are these guys proposing like more to you, like more, you know, come please be with me, you know, or like more date stuff?
Yeah, I mean, it's a careful game you have to play back and forth because, like, I'm kind of banking on the idea that men on Tinder are going to be non-committal and they're going to not really, they're going to try to get as far as they can without actually doing it. So, like, they approach me very more lax, you know, because they're trying to see how far, like, I will go. They already have a perception of me as being, like, crazy and, like, you know, whatever else. So they're like, okay, I'm going to get a tattoo from this crazy girl and then we're going to end up having a wild time. You know?
Why do they have a perception
like,
of you being crazy?
Oh, of course. Yeah. Like, just the tattoos, like the way people approach me is very interesting. Which if you talk to me, I'm very not that, but
I guess, you know, the difference too between what I had done was I never did it here in New York. I would do it only when I'm traveling. So it was a lot easier for me to separate that and be like, oh, I'm just putting this out there because I'm in town. And that's why I was saying there was no like, they're like, oh, okay. If they weren't interested in getting tattooed, then they just wouldn't get tattooed.
Right.
Doing it like, you know, where you live though, is a little different. I could separate the two way more, you know, and then still come home and just like use Tinder, I guess, or whatever.
Totally. Yeah. So that comes with its obvious, like, there's worries in there. I've had people call up to the shop.
Really?
Yeah. But I mean, we got to find them. We got to make your voice loud when everybody's screaming. So I'm gonna figure it out.
It's cool. It's funny.
It can be a little scary. There's some, I mean, I'm dealing with men and so you can get some
dudes are crazy.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Yep.
we matched. I thought that we had something
Oh,
on the street, right? Like, I thought it meant something to you. That's why bright.
almost bringing bears and flowers when they first meet it.
Sheesh. Like that's the safest place.
I don't mind,
Like,
you know, if
come
you
to
want
the
to bring
tech shop.
flowers, that's fine.
Well, yeah. No, we have it's not for nothing, but we got her back, and it ain't nothing gonna happen to her.
Yeah, that's a nice safety. I know that I have
But
like
there's a
some good
bunch of-
guys.
We got some heavy, like just heavy dudes. Whatever. It's like you're not gonna go fuck with us over there, you know. So some guy comes in thinking he's gonna, whatever. But yeah.
No, I always feel confident.
we got,
with my
we're like her,
yeah.
we're like she's like a little sister. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Well, yeah.
I love you, Maddie.
Oh,
So both of you guys, have something in common. Both of you guys have worked in New York and kind of were here for a while. You guys both moved.
We're both sluts.
Like, what?
Talking to me?
No, I
Oh,
don't.
I thought you were talking to you.
I thought you said, whoa.
I was actually talking to Maddie and Rich. Both you guys tattooed in New York, and you guys, you moved to California for a bit, and you've been down in Florida now for some time. What has been for you guys, like, you're back in New York, but what was the difference of like going somewhere else and kind of just starting to build your business all over again?
Yeah, well, I've had a couple chapters in my life. Started at the ground level again, and you just got to work it. You got to smile and shake hands. That's all you got to do. And you find yourself, you plunk yourself in. I went out to California for a relationship, and it seemed like a dope thing. I was like, fuck yeah, California with the girl. And, I landed in San Francisco, and then, you claw your way around. You know what I'm saying? You start shaking hands and meeting people. And, you end up in shops and meeting this and keep on smiling, be cool. And then things open up. And I did San Francisco, and then we moved down to San Diego. And then again, same thing. And then the people are super friendly out there, California guys, people and stuff. And as a New Yorker, it's easy to go to California. That was an easy jump. And to a point, I didn't think I was going to come back to New York. And then and then it got tough monetarily.
California?
Yeah. It was just, I couldn't get the right shop. I couldn't get exposed. I was, I had a friend of mine helping me out. I was doing things, just itching my way around. I had the girl and my relationship, and I was paying all the bills somehow. You look back and you're like, how did I scratch together like $2,000 a month on nothing? And you do. You paint, you do this, you scratch and all that. And then I got my hooks back into to Red Rocket, and then I came back to I was guest spotting at one point. And I had a really cool thing going on. I had no permanent address, and I had a P.O. box in San Francisco. And I did San Francisco, San Diego, New York. And in New York, I did Airbnb or stayed on the couch. San Francisco, I watched a bunch of grow rooms, and I was able to get paid on that and tattoo. And in San Diego, I stayed with homies and stuff. So
That is the most California thing ever.
oh, it was. I was the envy of a bunch of. Oh, dude, that was some good times. It was good times. And then the funny thing was that how I even got into Red Rocket full time is because two dudes got into a fight, and so they both got fired. And then Adam Hayes was like, "Yo, Matty, you want the keys? You want full time? I guess I moved back to New York.
Worked at that shop, got into a fight. The guys at the shop.
Oh yeah, they were bickering at each other. I won't say names, whatever.
Yeah.
But they were bickering at each other, and they started doing like pussy bullshit, fucking with each other's stations. And so here's the kicker. So the one dude put Vaseline under the drawers of the, when you open up your thing.
Oh yeah, like
right?
toolbox.
So Vaseline. And by the way, I know a dude back in the day that he took a machine. He could like say, I don't like you, I took your machine and put it in Vaseline. Ooh, are you kidding me?
That's
Bro,
insane.
I work with buds like that. Yo, what the fuck? Dude, that's crazy. But anyways, so
the office prank where you put a machine in a thing of Jello.
yeah, no, right, no, but those are killer work. That's killer. And I've seen dudes take a guy to a quarter meter, like his head, like back in those 6th Avenue days. Those dudes were crazy. But anyway, so those guys, he put Vaseline on the thing. So the one dude came in and he saw that happen. And he took the Sharps container and he dumped it all over his station.
Oh my!
Now he did it during business hours. And so he was cut.
Dude.
You know what I mean? He was cut, and the other guy was cut. So then Adam was like, "Hey, you want to come in?" And I was like, "Okay, let's rock and roll." I'm not going to be that crazy. Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah. So
Say
you know,
it, bro.
you gotta try to get fired. You gotta want to get fired out of a tattoo
tat shop. Yeah.
You're not cool. You know, you don't vibe.
But it's like
You know.
a lot of if you have a problem with somebody that you're working with, just solve that shit. Not during business hours.
Well, of course,
don't
but,
just be respectful. Plenty of people work with people that don't like in corporate America.
Yeah.
Plenty.
Well, they
of
have
people do.
HR. There's no HR in tattooing. The HR is like, I'll see you in the parking lot. We'll hash this out. Well, but tell me I'm wrong, right? Like HR is me coming to you as a
Like,
man,
let's talk directly,
and
Just
we'll
settle it.
figure this out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we're all our own entities. We're all just tattooers. We're all, you could be under a flag, under a house, but you're all your own individuals, guys and girls and stuff, workers. So, if you have a problem, you got to come to as a man. And then if that don't work out, it's no good. It's like, we were playing in the sandbox, like as kids, you got some asshole in the sandbox. And get the fuck out of here, bro. We're trying to have fun. We're just trying to work and live, man.
Oh, man. I think like the hardest part about being in that situation is the people that are surrounded by those two dudes that have that constant bickering. It affects everybody.
Totally.
'Cause you just feel that tension in the room and it just feels uncomfortable.
And you're going to choose
Somebody,
sides.
somebody walks
Right.
in, and then all of a sudden everyone stops joking around for the afternoon.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's terrible. And everyone's got their head down. No one's joking. See, that's
Yeah.
the cool thing about this gig. We get to hang out and joke and fucking draw. How
Yeah.
cool is that?
And that tension, transfers onto the clients because they feel the tension too. They're like, oh, these guys.
Now it's not a fun job.
It's not a fun job anymore. It just goes away. How was it for you going when you left New York and went down to Florida?
Not so bad. It didn't seem like such a big change in the way that outside of like moving out of a place like New York City to a smaller city, I already been going down to that shop,
on
since
the regular.
they'd been opened. I was a regular guest artist there. I lived there for 10 years before I moved here for 9 years. But similar to what he said, you start over a little bit. You got to go. I used to drink back then, so go to bars and hang out and
Meet new people.
wasn't too hard.
and-
Yeah, there's a bar right next door to the place, so I had clients right away.
Nice.
Just went in there and act like a jackass. For,
I think this
for a
is
couple
easy
weeks
for
and
you guys
we're
because
good.
I think that you guys are old like me, not as old, but you guys are older, and I feel like it's easy for you guys to you guys come from a time where that's what you did. You
Am
went
I
out
older than
and-
you? You think?
No, I'm older than you.
How old are you?
I'm 42.
Okay, yeah, you're
So-
older than me by like a month.
Maybe, bro. March?
I'll be 42 in January,
Oh shit!
January what?
27th.
24.
No shit.
Yeah, baby. Aquarius.
Word up.
Nice.
I don't even know what that means.
I'll be 50 in January.
Shit.
Yeah, man.
But I feel like it's like we come from a time where you had to kind of go out and talk to people like that, and I feel like a lot of younger people feel very reserved.
Oh.
I just heard,
They just get on Instagram and then wait.
and they just
Like
wait for
you,
something
go.
to happen.
Go hang out.
And I saw this guy, Professor G. He's a professor here at NYU, and he was doing this report with CNN or NBC, one of those guys. But he said a fact that stuck with me, and it was something like 48% of dudes now, young guys, have never approached a girl. Like
How many?
never.
Yeah,
Like
I read that.
48%.
48.
In terms of even through.
Like have never went like, hey, what's up?
Well,
What's
you scare a whole generation out of it.
yeah, they're like that sounds wild to
well,
me.
how do you do a high school dance? Or you talking like.
They probably settled it before
You know, like,
online. They're like, I'll DM you
not
right
dancing.
now.
They're not
Like,
dancing.
They're not dancing.
Nobody's
That's what I say.
dancing.
Probably not dancing.
These kids ain't dancing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Socials and stuff, you know?
That's kind of one of
That's
the
just
things that I'm
different now.
capitalizing on.
not too good.
Is just the fact that
Good point.
men don't really know how to approach and talk to women. So even if they have the idea that maybe they could ask me on a date, they're usually too scared. So
They're more likely to go to Tinder and be like, hey.
have an interaction, you know,
Yeah.
that way. And then it's controlled, there's no rejection there. I'm going to put the tattoo on you and I'm going to smile at you. So
She's fucking taking money from all these incels.
Yes.
Incel,
that's how
right.
bad I want a tattoo. Yeah,
That's the
I
thing
will
these
talk to you guys.
I'm actually surprised that the number's not higher. 48%.
It might be higher than what I said, but I know it ended with an 8. I don't know if it was 58, but I think I didn't want to say it was like maybe like 68%, but it was like a high number. I was like, it had to be at least half. But I was like, damn, that's a lot.
That's a fucked up number.
That is a fucked up number. I was like, damn, never.
Like, yeah, what? Like,
Up until what age? Like what? How high did that test go to?
Shit, I can just look it up for you.
You figure it's got to be
Jamie, look
kids
it
who
up.
just have like coming of age with social media already.
so they're
Right.
25.
So there's
now
something between
or
them.
something? Or how
It's
old
like-
are these guys? These incels? What is this local or the median age of incels?
I don't know. I don't know the exact
Yeah,
age.
no.
I'm telling you right now.
I get a lot of younger guys.
Maybe they're hot dudes and they just don't have to approach the girl. You know, it just happens for them. Yeah, it just comes easy.
That goes back down to like the 1% of dudes that never have to approach a girl.
Well, it's
Very
interesting.
small
I'll have some like guys that I'll find kind of attractive coming in, and I kind of have like a why not mindset, and I'm like, okay, if this makes sense, like why not? You know, but they still won't. Like they would rather book another appointment to hang out with me than actually ask me out.
Well, fuck yeah.
Yeah,
No, I mean that's the most
crazy.
important thing.
You want to pay me to hang out? That's cool.
Put those numbers up.
Yeah, exactly.
Are you looking that up right now?
Yeah. I got it so fast because it was just recently. It was something that happened recently.
I was looking through my messages, by the way, and most of them are like people asking me to peg them. So
There you go, John. That's what you wanted to hear, buddy. Yeah.
There it is.
Took too long.
I remember when I first heard about pegging, and I was like, "What the what?
What is a
don't
peg?
lie, that's not
you
your first
want
time
her?
hearing about
What?
pegging.
Wait, it's gay, but it is a girl and a guy?
Dog, that okay? Now you're cooking.
I've always kind of had that reaction being a tattooed female. I'm sure people like other females can attest to that. They kind of put you in a box that you're going to be this crazy dominatrix type. And you're going to, the amount of people that ask me to step on them and I'm like, hello, like, what's your name? Like, hello? Like,
What's it pay?
what's up? Jeez, I learned that one the hard way. Yeah.
Well, the way that
78%.
Ah, see, I knew it. I knew it.
no,
I knew 48 was too low.
70.
Yeah,
That
dude.
was crazy.
What's happening in this
These
world?
people.
A lot. A lot. But
To
I
me,
would
that
say
sounds too
There's
high,
like,
though.
there's like, I feel like it's
Let's
a
study
combination
this.
of like, you know, a lot of guys that just don't want to get rejected and guys that just are afraid, you know, like,
We need healing.
Well, we need to just talk. Jesus.
There's a
Need a
study
prom.
out saying that the alcohol industry is totally declining right now because Gen Z just does not drink anymore.
Good for them.
And well, yeah, it could be,
I know where you're going.
but also the bars are declining. People aren't socializing, and a lot of it has to do with the alcohol too. But like,
Yeah.
that's why I said that the 48% seems pretty low to me because so many younger people of the younger generation just aren't actually getting together in social areas and just communicating with each other.
They're just, they're not trying to make that move when they're awkwardly sober. You know what I mean? Like you got a nice buzz on. You got a nice little buzz on. You're like, I don't care if I fuck this up. I'm going for it.
Take a leap,
Right?
Yeah, liquid courage.
Liquid courage.
I mean, come on. There's nothing wrong with that.
But now they're just like,
whatever. But no, but I don't know. What do they do now? I don't know what they.
And be smoother than just like peg me. Like that's just
Yeah, then warm up to it, right?
get a tattoo first. Damn. Like
it's so good. Peg me.
Oh, man.
If you want me to peg you, butter me up first.
exactly.
get an arm sleeve and maybe.
Yeah. Buy me a drink. Get a sleeve.
Get a sleeve.
Think
right.
about it.
Oh my.
Did you have any problems with that on the female side? Do you have anybody trying to peg you?
I mean, women have asked to peg me before, for sure.
Hell yeah.
You know, but I mean, it's like common enough, I guess.
Yeah, I
In like
guess.
the underbelly of online dating, you know,
Is that what it is?
maybe.
People are
No.
hiding behind the screen. So
Like no one's ever asked me to be pegged in person. You know, this is like the balls of like being behind
Oh,
the
just
screen.
behind the screen,
Yeah,
you can see a
that's
lot.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's That's
not a lot, not like commonly. Like when I was like doing online dating 7 years ago or whenever it was, it wasn't like common, but like a few times, sure. You know,
Okay.
You find into somebody wild, you're like, all right, well, how wild are you? And then they say some shit like that. You're like, all right, well, we're not really on the same page, but
What podcast is this? What are we doing?
I mean, I don't really want to talk about tattooing.
I know, we went straight to it.
Who wants to talk about the new Deftones album?
I would love to talk about the new Deftones. I saw the T-shirt. That's sick.
It's good. It's a masterpiece.
Amazing.
When did it come out?
July?
Yeah, that sounds about right. I was listening to
Maybe
it in the
June.
summer for sure. Yeah.
Shout out Chino Moreno, the Deftones. Keep doing your damn thing.
Should I button up my shirt like he does?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
To the top. Hey, oh, I missed it.
Basically, like,
There it is.
you know, he's responsible for like so much of my tattooing career. Like, so much Deftones.
made your
was
soundtrack?
playing. Yeah.
Yeah.
My entire tattooing soundtrack is literally a Deftones album.
Probably when I worked with you.
A White
Sure.
Pony. it's
White Pony?
White Pony.
Yeah, White
It's
Pony
White
here
Pony
in the
for me.
Bowery days was
Yeah.
strong. That was a strong
Yeah.
album.
Actually, Rich, you introduced me to a whole genre of music I never even
Oh,
knew.
no.
Just a
Acid jazz? What was it?
yeah, kind of. It was like that whole like prog, genty, instrumental.
Yeah, like instrumental gent. and
Yeah.
Stuff. Yeah.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
9-string guitars. And
yeah, it's good stuff.
Shit.
Super technical sounding music, and it only sounds good to those that understand that it's just technically
Yeah.
really hard to play. Because I'm like, what is happening?
It's music for musicians.
Yes.
Yeah, nerds.
But guess what? In tats, there's tats for tatters
True.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
all day.
that-
There's shit that like
yeah.
tatter see. We're like, that's incredible. And people that don't know about toots are like,
They're like, I never get that.
dude, that looks like a cartoon.
yeah.
You guys seen the new
It's so
Grime book,
simple.
Yeah.
right? The new Grime book.
Nah.
No, I haven't.
Grime put out a new book, you know? Yeah, it's oh my god,
Who has this?
On
Somebody. I think-
fire.
It's so much content too.
It's so much.
Everything
It's
is
huge.
just so awesome, man. That guy.
And I feel I don't remember the price point, but I remember being shocked at maybe how much more I thought it was going to be. Price-wise.
The guy who
I don't remember.
owns the shop, he copped it, and then so I've just been looking at it, and like, just dissecting it. He's just so amazing, man.
Badass. I think Matt Buck has it. Maybe.
If there's someone to have it, it would be him.
Yeah.
And he probably has
Those
a
Adrian
bunch
Lee
of
books
sticky
and
notes
the-
on it.
Those guys are just
Dog-eared.
so
Yeah.
awesome.
What were you
Tattoos for
yelling at him
tattoos.
before? It was the all the post-it notes and the pages?
Yeah. I was like, dude, is it you that put all these post-it notes? He's like, oh yeah. I'm like, dude, there's so many. How could you know what any of them
Yeah.
are?
What do they mean?
Yeah, I guess he didn't write notes.
He's
on
like,
them.
it's a
He didn't
bookmark.
write
And I'm like,
anything,
yeah,
yeah.
a bookmark. He's like, that's exactly where I left off. You have one. You wouldn't have like 17 of them.
Yeah.
Like,
He's gonna have to go to 30 of them. Like,
well, I guess that's better than going through 300
the whole
pages.
book. That's true. That's very true.
I think it was that bright green. There's like 10 of them.
Yeah,
Like, dude,
nerd out. Yeah, man.
take a picture of the page. Like, that's what I need.
No, you'll never find that in your phone.
Yeah.
Oh, I had. A
Then you
friend of
ask
mine
for
was
it.
They talked about it. You know, the amount of people who look through their pictures on the phone. They always taking pictures, but you got to revisit those pictures.
Yeah.
You know,
Your search, you guys, then you haven't improved your searching of your photos. You can search your photos with so many keywords or locations, or even like, oh, it was at this place. I remember the place where it was, and you'll find all the photos in that one location. And you're like, oh, there it is.
Doesn't always work though. Like I've tried searching for keywords, like with keywords, and I know that there's a specific photo that I'm looking for, and it'll find stuff related to that keyword, but sometimes the one that I'm looking for is not in there.
Yeah. We're like tats.
Just anything in general.
Anything?
Yeah.
Damn. Weird.
life hack.
Like heck, how to search your photos.
Yeah, man. No, I leave it to the young kids to tell me all this stuff about Instagram. What did you just tell me about how to do?
Oh, you can control your upload quality. That goes for your stories and stuff like that. Because if you don't know, if you have bad Wi-Fi, anything, sometimes it can upload shitty.
Oh,
But
yeah, if you use the cellular,
toggle
right?
on, yeah, the right toggle will let it upload at the highest quality every time.
Right.
Thanks.
Of course.
I don't, yeah. Thanks. I mean, when the iPad came in,
Duh. Boomer.
yeah, right. Yeah.
Go on, Boomer.
I just wish it was an answering machine. I hate this phone. I hate this thing.
Do you draw on an iPad or you draw on paper?
I love to draw on paper. If any time I can draw on paper, iPad stuff, I can't. I could do it, of course. I don't wanna. You know, I love paper. I love pencils and paper. I made a really cool piece of artwork where I took pencils. It was about 4 or 5 years of traveling when I was doing that traveling circle, and I would go to the different spots and collect you guys' whittled down pencils, right? I made a whole thing. I had 2 big bags of pencils, right? Little tiny guys. And I was like, because of the history, the creative history of those pencils, right? It was just like, it's stripped out, but it's like, yeah, like all that energy and then all that pencil and then get it all the way down to the little nub. So I made a whole like little arrangement. And it was funny because with the pencils, it was like red, it indirectly made a rainbow. Yellow and red and blue, and of course, and black, whatever. And it was pretty cool. Like, and it's antiquated, like pencils, right? I love them. I need them. I love tracing paper. I try to paint all the time. iPad stuff is iPad stuff for me. Yeah. It's because my whole thing is like, if I can draw it, I can tattoo it. You know what I mean? Being the size or whatever. If I can draw, whatever. If that's where it's at. Yeah.
Do me a favor, can you move his mic wire so that his leg's not rubbing up against it?
Oh, this right here?
Yeah, just put it around. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
There it is.
Noise.
We could hear that.
Okay.
I'll say all that again.
Yeah. The iPad. But all those tricks of the iPad, I relied on some coworkers that were younger than me, and they showed me some cool tricks to slide around on the iPad. And I knew Photoshop in a way, I grew up with Photoshop and stuff. And yeah, I remember when, Lalo, my buddy Lalo, he'd have, you guys know him, and he'd have his tablet and his, he was ahead of the game he was doing a lot of the iPad and Photoshop shit before me.
Wacom tablet.
Back with a tablet.
Yeah. And
What a nerd.
oh my God, that guy. Oh my God.
Love them.
Oh my God.
Just kidding, Lalo. Love you guys.
I can't wait.
You guys got to go see his shop, man. I tattooed at his shop.
Oh,
tattooed my wife
the jungles
at his
of
shop.
Colombia.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we got to go out there.
Bro, forget about all the cities, Medellin and Bogota and all that crap, Cartagena. We live in New York. I mean, we don't need to, you can go to the city if you want. Jungle, bro. That's where it's at.
Yeah.
100%.
Dude, I went to
Change the entire.
Medellin and I hit up Lalo while I was in Medellin. I was like, yo, Lalo, send me your location to see where you're at. And he sent it. And I was like, bro, there's nothing around.
Yeah, it's coordinates. It's not like a street, bro. It's coordinates. Yeah, you gotta land there.
He's tattooing out there?
Oh man.
He's got a shop on the beach. He's connected with a really
Tattooing crabs.
awesome surf hostel, which doesn't really do it justice. It's really rad, and he partnered with them, and they built a little 2-man studio. It's really nice.
Cool.
And, no, it's I don't know, I don't know what he's pulling in with the money exchange, and the people who come through. They're like, they're like tourists that are coming through for like a week. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what he's doing as far as like the big pieces or whatever, but he's doing something. Yeah, it's really good.
Let me
And
ask
the
you
spot
this.
is awesome. Like,
If you could tattoo, if you could live in, a jungle tat place, right? And you could tattoo only stuff that you wanted to tattoo, but you only made $50 a day.
but I'm able to live.
You're able to live. I mean, you could live where Lalo lives for $50 a day.
Yeah, I did. Yeah. So you could crush it for 200, dude. Yeah. Well,
You guys are making
that's
$50
really
a day?
tempting.
I'm just saying.
See, so when I was out in Colombia,
Out there, you can make
that's
$50 a day.
my retirement plan, because he even said it to me. I'm 10 days into my first trip. I'm loving it, and the price point is a 4-to-1 money ratio, so you're automatically rich. You know what I'm saying? And he's like, yo, Matty, your retirement plan is looking pretty good, because I don't got no fucking retirement plan. We're tattooers, right? Unless you guys invested in crypto or Apple. But I was like, yeah.
Or Amazon or Tesla.
This looks great. Yeah. No, I didn't invest in nothing. So I was like, yeah, this looks pretty tempting. Yeah. So, yes, I would. Totally. Because I wanted, I love the big shit, the more involved stuff that we all do and stuff. And if I could just do that. Yeah. Money money, you know, they always say more money, more problems. I'd love to challenge that. Give me the cash. I've never had a whole grip of cash. I've had some cash, but you know, it just keep the energy I have. It just keeps me going. Like I love to create and do good shit and make myself happy. Like I'd be like, yo, dude, I fucking lace that, you know what I mean, and show it off. Be like, yo, John, like, you know, check this out. That makes me happy.
Someone told me this. I can't remember if it was here in the podcast or out in Tat World, but somebody told me that you've seen like those like Chinese artists that have these like insane back pieces that are just, they look like they have like 100 hours like into them or whatever. That's something of like a lot of these back pieces. Like these guys had to do them to kind of like graduate from their like apprenticeship they've done for like years or whatever. And they end up doing these incredible back pieces that will now become like their portfolio piece of like, this is the kind of work that I want to do. But they put that big back piece like they pretty much did for like nothing.
Oh, yeah.
So they can just
sense.
like graduate and be like, yeah, look at my master work. This is my thesis.
Like I'm currently tattooing Drake's leg in a style that I would love to do for $50 a day. You know, a full on leg sleeve, like as if she's wearing like full on, Japanese inspired leg sleeve. I just, you know, I love that stuff, of course, and I think it's awesome to look at, and I really want to hone in on that. And I think it's a great area to go for and keep on learning. You know what I'm saying? I have no problem with a great critique. You know what I'm saying? I'm always trying to learn more. Actually, I'm starting to bend the ear of Chris Garver, and I told him, I was like, yo, buddy, I just want to come by and get your thoughts. You know what I'm saying? Critique me. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta muster up he said yeah, and then I was like, oh shit. Like when the girl says yeah for the date, I'm like, oh, now I gotta show up. Yeah. Now honestly I'm painting some stuff real quick to show him, well, this is what I like to do. But whatever. But the leg, yeah. So it's, yeah, we give that, because that big stuff, the commitment to finish big stuff. You guys are wearing big stuff, you know what I'm saying? The commitment to finish it monetarily and pain wise is tricky.
Yeah.
You know, I have a back piece by Troy Denning, and it took a minute, you know, to finish that stuff, you know, and anticlimactic, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The guy I was tattooing today, you guys walked in after he walked out, but he's a fairly big guy. I'm doing a whole leg sleeve on him. We're in our 6th session today, and like there's chunks of it that look pretty good, but I feel like for 6 sessions in, and we're doing like a good, like I'd say like 6 hours each time. So we're 36, almost 40 hours into this tattoo, and we've got so much more to go.
So much, dude. I didn't kind of realize, and I've been tattooing for 26 years. I kind of didn't realize. I mean, there's a lot of leg. I don't care who you are. There's this and the inside and the outside, and if you're trying to like make it cohesive and a cool, what I want to do or whatever, like cohesive, whatever you're doing, takes a lot of time. You got to put that time in, man. Yeah.
Dude, we saw that. So earlier today, we had 2 artists here. Well, one artist and his wife, and she had an insanely huge tattoo by Peter Lagergren. You know who he is? He's from Sweden.
No.
And she said 85 hours?
80
hours.
He's nasty.
He's
nice.
Really good. I was like,
Word.
wow. And then her husband had like a piece that was like, maybe not as big, but it was still pretty fucking big.
Half a front. You know.
And he was like, oh, this was 10 hours. We're like, what the fuck?
Is there? You guys know Johan Svan?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm in contact with him too, and I met that guy, and he, of course, lacing it, and it goes back to what you guys were talking about in one of your podcasts before about time and who's fast and who's not, and when you have your formula dialed, that's everything. Obviously, you have your formula dialed. You know, well, it's gonna 5 hours. I got you. Like this is what we're gonna accomplish. You know what I'm saying? There's no ifs, ands, or buts. Like this is what we got. This is what I can deliver. And these guys, they you know, the Johan's fine. Oh, that guy, fuck, yeah. He's gonna do this.
Can you get your other side done?
Well, he will. I'm trying to. I got to get the money, and but I'm, he guest spots over at Kings Ave. That's where I met him. And
you're saying he's fast?
He's efficient, and he's lacing. What you see? I'm like, you're like, dude, what? That was one session? you know?
Yeah.
And like,
I've seen him tattoo.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's pretty fast.
Yeah.
He'll freehand like almost everything.
Hell yeah. Yeah. Marker and all that. Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah. I remember because I heard through the Vine that Rubendahl was like, yeah, he's better than me. I was like, oh, well, this is Johan's Fawn guy. Hell yeah.
Who's this fun guy?
Fawn guy. And he looks like a biker guy too. And he's pretty, it's cool. Cool vibes. I caught a cool vibe from him.
Speed has a lot to do with the style of the tattooing you're doing also though, right? Like
Consistently progressive, right? Speed is, like to get it done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But also like, so that guy who had the 10-hour, what was that? Like, what was the tattoo of?
It was like a Monkey King.
Well, I would say what you're going to ask, excuse me, it looked as involved as the same size area that she had. It wasn't as big as her piece, but we were looking at like what seemed to be like a similar amount of detail and everything.
Oh, that's,
you know?
yeah,
It
that's
just seems, it just seemed so much faster, I guess.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. It was like still a tattoo. It was like this big, and I was like, holy shit! That was like 1 10-hour day. Damn.
Well, then it kind of harks what we just talked about 6 reds. So obviously these guys have formed like 1 red. That's it.
There's other stuff too. You know, there's how a client sits. And
How a
everything,
client
obviously.
sits.
Of course.
I mean,
man.
a lot of things can slow you.
But like if you have your formula down, like I don't got to overthink like all these light sources. Like, like done. You know. So and effective. Yes.
I think that's one thing I've seen from the like James Tex tattoos. Like everything I've seen, it's like it looks complex, but when you see the application, I was like, oh man, he broke this down into the most necessary, simplest way to execute that idea, and it looks so strong.
Yes.
And you're like, fuck, that's on the money.
Yeah.
It's like he
Well,
didn't
I've said so many times, having a plan, man, it helps to save so much time.
for sure.
It's with Drake and her apprenticeship, by the way, when she was, she's been tattooing now fully and paying bills as a tattooer for a year. But I've known her for 2 years now.
Oh, you're like brand new.
Oh,
Brand new.
yeah. And so she would make her color studies. And of course, when she make her color study and she would achieve the tattoo so much better. And then maybe sometimes you didn't do a color study and it was like harder for you, right?
Hard
And it was
lessons
like,
in the
dude,
apprenticeship.
Yeah, well, do the study, figure it out. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, there's a lot to be said about
You'll get lazy.
planning and stuff.
Huh?
You'll get lazy.
Yeah. And then you got to
Happens to all of us.
then you have to tattoo your way out of it. Yeah. I can make
hope
it
it's
happen.
not
I can make
lazy.
it
I
happen.
hope it's just knowledge. I hope I just know what I'm doing.
That's me
Ideally,
every day.
right?
Yeah.
That's me every day.
For what?
I'm like, I guess I'm just winging it like I always do. Like, what colors are you thinking? I'd be like, I'll see how it speaks to me like midway.
Yeah,
through the
speak.
text. Yeah, I'm like,
I'll tell you in 10 minutes. Like what?
Your guess is as good as mine.
yeah.
There's something to that too, you know.
Yeah, that's the
but
artsy part.
I would say I would agree that any time I've done, even in comfortable territory, even just like a shading study on a black and gray thing on a skull or a rose, something that would be really easy and confident for me. And imagery wise, anytime I do a study on it, it turns out better. I get it done a little faster.
Oh yeah.
You know,
You feel a little bit more confident as you're working. You don't have to like
you just feel like you already solved all the ifs or what if this, all those little
Totally.
like 2 to 6 second pauses that you do in a tattoo. You know, those just go away and save a little bit of time, get it done faster. Yeah, you're a little more confident and in my experience, the tattoo just turns out a little bit better.
a little bit better.
At least.
Homework helps.
Yeah, for sure. Like, go figure. We have these iPads. We can do it. You don't have to do this.
Oh, well,
You don't have to do an 8-hour color study. You can knock it out in like 40
iPad,
minutes.
Geez,
you
color
know?
pencils. Yeah. Get yourself. Yeah.
So to not use it seems kind of silly.
Yeah.
A lot of
As
times,
someone who
though,
rarely does it, again.
I'll,
I like my cheat sheet.
That's what going back to what
for
I was
sure.
saying before, like
Smart.
to make your color study that much faster, I just dropped in color.
Yeah.
And then that became my tattooing style.
I see what you say. Yeah. Right. Because you do a neotrad.
Yeah.
Right. But then you stop doing.
I was doing like a new
But you-
school
yeah,
illustrative kind of stuff.
rendering. You stop rendering a lot.
Yeah.
Or in a way.
Yeah.
So you do a balance. Yeah. No, it's awesome. Yeah.
I found that it also helps encourage confidence in my tattooing as well when I can show them that I put that effort into it. Like I work with a bunch of people who've been working 10 plus years in the tattoo industry and I charge the same. So I have to be like, why are you coming to me? And that's one of the things that I can show them and they get their mind around it and they have a little bit more confidence in my short time here.
Yes.
What do you guys think about the word industry? There was
Like a machine.
there was somebody in our comment section who was like very gung ho about this not being a tattoo industry.
I know what they mean when they say that, but
Yeah, me too.
that doesn't mean it's not true. I mean, it could be both.
His rationale was like, oh, we're not working in factories. This is an industry.
That is the dumbest way to do it.
I don't think it has to be that
So
deep.
the music industry is not an industry?
Well, like Matty said,
Solid point.
Yeah, all the people that mentioned that are literally the people that don't that would never even think about contributing to what is tattooing and how it's gotten here. Every time somebody complains about that, oh, there is no industry. What industry is the industry here with us? You know, when you mentioned the industry,
Yeah, it's nothing new. People have been complaining about that word for a while.
Maybe it'd be after Ink Master and those shows or something, right? The industry of the
I always just considered it just as a whole.
as a
As
whole,
a whole.
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Well, in the biker days,
Exactly.
was it an industry? It was just tattooing
Yeah.
until it got marketed out.
So things stopped
Remember-
being
all right.
underground and it felt like he was being commercialized. And it's
Yeah.
like,
Well,
oh,
Ed
industry
Hardy
now.
teamed up with that guy Christian somebody. And made all
LGA.
those, made all those hats and all the clothes. And remember Canal Street? I worked in Sacred right there, and and it became super fucking. It's like when the band that you love all becomes super popular, and you're like, dude, fuck,
Everybody
this
lets us know.
No, this is our thing, man. Now it became an industry because we're marketing. And, you're doing advertisements off of tattooing, so on and so forth. Tattooers, and they're getting paid to do work with certain Nike and different soda brands or something like that. I remember these dudes, they're getting paid, but in and of itself, it turned it into mainstream. I guess that's when it became an industry.
Yeah.
Because when I got into it, it was not an industry. It was hell of a coveted thing, and you could only go to biker shops, and you were going to get what you got. And if you even complained, don't even try it.
Fuck out of here.
Yep, 100%. Dude, they chase you out. I saw it. You didn't do it. You just, thank you, sir.
It went
May I have another?
yeah, it went from a small community to what people are now calling an industry, right?
I'm glad that we get out of the biker
Industry.
shops. It was very exclusive. Very exclusive.
I wouldn't be there.
There was
for sure. I wouldn't.
that was magic in there, though.
You don't
Yes,
Like-
absolutely. I
like-
agree. But I feel like it was also like it had its magic, but I feel like
Oh, it was stressful.
it's just a little bit out of it was the right spot.
No, right. Like, I remember when I was in the biker shops, I was like, man, if I had my own shop, it'd be like an art gallery, and we would, it'd be cooler. And
Oh, it was you guys that made it all good.
totally. And then I'm looking around, I'm like, fuck, I hark back to those days where we were just like, get the fuck out of here.
I did this painting with acrylic paints.
Yeah. Yeah.
You F word.
You painting? No. Yeah.
The shop that I started at, the guy, he was like, if you can call him a retired biker, like he used to wear colors, but he wanted his shop to be just kind of a neutral zone. So he still had a lot of biker friends. He said, can't wear your colors in the shop. Bikers would always hang out there. And I'm a young guy now at this time. I'm 20, 21 years old, tattooing a lot of younger people. And all these biker dudes are like 60, 70. Like they're kind of washed up a little bit, but they're still like acting like tough guys and everything. And they're running the shop. They're coming in and they're pretty much, making sure that everything's the way it should be run. And I would have these girls come in and be like, can you tell me when Carlo's not going to be there so I can get tattooed? Because I really do not want to be there when that guy's there. It's like, I was in that transition area where it was not going to be a biker shop anymore. So
Where
I kind
was
of,
this at? New York?
yeah, it was upstate a little bit.
Upstate,
Yeah, in Rockland.
Who did he used to ride with?
Who?
Yeah. Like Pagans or Hells Angels or something?
I don't even know.
Yeah.
By time I met him,
Yeah.
he was kind of like,
He was off.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the guy that I grew up with, he was an ex-pagan, and he was in prison for a while, and the ATF got him and stuff. So when he got out of jail, out of prison, he started up his tattoo parlor. His name was Trapper. And
Trapper.
100%, man. Like, he was a 1%er actually. And if he hears this podcast, that'd be funny. We're going back in the day. Like, man, that was quite the experience to see. When I was 20-something, 5 or something, to see grown men like that fight,
Yeah.
and just be bikers. And it's like, I'm just trying to tattoo, man. Like, Jesus Christ. I had such anxiety every morning to open up the shop. Like, what are we going to get into today, right?
See, that's what I'm saying.
Well, no, right, sure. No, right,
but anxiety.
But now that it's gone tilted in some ways for some of these shops, you can't even talk loud.
You
The
can't even
anxiety
have
comes from something
coil
else.
machine.
Yeah.
Oh, shut up! It's too loud. You know.
So you were tattooing a kid the other day, and somebody else was using a Cuban.
No, it was me.
It was you using
Yeah.
a Cuban. And his friends, were they tattooers too or something?
Yeah, so I was tattooing a tattooer from California, I believe he's from. And he came to New York with a buddy that he works with at the shop. And when the guy that I was tattooing came in, first of all, he was like, "Oh, what is that?" I was like, "What do you mean?" He's like, "I've never seen a machine like that before." He's like, it's a Sidewinder. He was like, "Oh, that's what that is? I've never seen one." I was like, "All right, cool." Right. Now, this conversation that I'm having with him, I'm thinking, all right, you're probably pretty new into tattooing. Later, I found out he's been tattooing for like 8 years. Anyway, so hour later, we're taking a break. His buddy shows up and he sees the Sidewinder sitting on my station as we're just kind of chilling out a couple of feet away. And he's like, "Oh yeah, that's a Sidewinder. That's cool, but we can't have those machines in our shop. It's too loud." And we're all like, "What?"
Wait
a minute,
This was said out loud, and we were like,
Noise requirement at the shop.
"Yeah, dude,
A library?
it's too loud, dude."
My poor
There's a shop
Kids are soft.
back in the city that I don't know this for a fact, but I've heard from another tattooer that he went to do a guest spot there before we hired him. This is like 5 years ago. And he said that he went to go to this shop and they told him he wasn't allowed to use any tattoo machine that made noise, no coils,
Nothing.
yeah, nothing that buzzed, it was only pens and stuff like that.
What?
I was like, what? I was like, why is that a rule?
Why
doesn't it
is that-
just be like anything?
That is the dumbest rule I've ever
I don't know.
heard.
Yeah, I mean, that's how we feel too.
Yeah.
It's like, whatever.
Wait,
I don't
first
know,
off,
you can do whatever
rules?
you want, I guess.
Yeah, tat whatever you want, bro.
Rules?
Okay.
First off, what are you talking about? We're pirates. Rules? What are you? I'm going to put money in your pocket. Get the fuck out of my way.
I've ever
Rules?
heard in my life.
Let me do my fucking
What is
thing. Let me
this?
put the ball
Yeah.
in the hole. Rules.
I don't get it.
How are you going to tell an artist how to do his job? Like, how are you actually going to tell this person, "Oh, you can make art, but not with the tools that you make"?
Not in this industry.
I'm a little dumbfounded. No, I don't know what to make of that. That's crazy.
So that's the second example that you just told Matt of.
If you're this type of shop, shame on you.
Shame on
We will find you. We will name you.
It's funny because
And we will shit on you.
I use a space pen, and that's what I call it, the space pen, because it's wireless and cool and and I love it. It's helped me with my carpal tunnel and this and that, and the cartridges are awesome. But I have a slew of awesome Aaron Kane
He
machines.
sold me an Aaron Kane.
and
an 05. This
it
one's great.
pains me that I don't really use them. My brother had gotten me for Christmas a pair he made specifically for me, Damascus steel. I mean, you guys would cream over them. You definitely would. And I just used this damn space pen, just better than I look at these, they were cool to look at, and I break them out every once in a while, but I don't know.
But it's nice to know that you can break them out when you want.
I had to. How about, because I was in the middle of a tattoo the other day, space pen just died. Now this is a cheapo one, but it's all the same thing. I don't care. A Bishop $1,300 one, or I use a masked $200 one, I'm still doing the same thing. Man. Like it's all in,
I feel like the main difference, like one motor is probably going to die a little faster.
It did. I got, for $200, I got a year out of it, but it died mid tattoo. So I had to regroup.
Oh, like died completely. You couldn't even charge it anymore.
Oh yeah. Gone. Yeah. Error. So it's
Error.
Well, that's a funny thing, because the space pen I feel like is like a Lamborghini, and the real tattoo machine is like an American hot rod, where you can pop the hood, get in there and tinker around. The Lamborghini, what the fuck am I going to do with that? I don't know what I'm doing. Or a Tesla.
This is a good
Tesla,
analogy.
right? Like, I don't know what that is. I got to throw it away. I even tried to crack in there. Not that I'm a wire dude or any electronic kind of guy. But I was like, hey, can I even crack into the hood in this? Can't do it.
It's sealed.
So I guess I just throw it away. It's silly.
Disposable.
Yeah, here comes the landfill. Yeah.
Man, who was it that was just telling me that they buy disposable machines?
Oh, shit.
It might have been actually that same guy.
Wait,
The guy who was saying that he works at a shop that doesn't allow rotaries.
What's a disposable?
Coils. They're like
Super cheap.
like $20 machines.
Just so cheap it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
So cheap it doesn't matter.
oh, I thought you threw them away after every tattoo.
Yes.
You
Yes.
do?
Yes, you throw it away after the tattoo. You just use it. throw the whole thing
Oh
out.
man,
it's insane.
I just heard the whales like cry like in the landfill, like all this bullshit.
I wanna
with the
try
vape
one.
pens. Just smoke a joint, dude.
Yo, DM your boy and send us a link. I want to try one.
Oh man.
Well, I mean, we had the box opening a couple of months ago. I bought a whole kit, a whole fucking kit, machine, batteries, cartridges, inks.
A pen style.
Take a
Yeah.
wild guess of the price.
$19.99. No, okay.
Less.
Wow.
It was $17.
$17.
Yeah.
And you get
And it worked. It was pretty good.
it worked.
And it had
Did
the
you
same
did a tattoo
style.
with it? Did you
I
tattoo
did.
Vega or something?
Yeah.
Timu or
Amazon.
Amazon?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember when they were selling machines at Walmart, and I was like, "Oh, here we go. It's over. It's over.
Yeah.
Over."
It's by the time we got there, you know it's been over.
Yeah, I heard.
Yeah.
I remember Lalo
Right.
talking to me 10 plus years ago, and I remember he was on the head of it, and he's like, "Yo, you better level up. This new wave is coming through, bro." And I was like, "Nah, fuck you." You know what I mean? Like, you don't know. I'm staying loyal to the coil, this, that, and then, you know, social media and then all this and that. I'm like, no. Then sure enough, you gotta
I know.
you gotta like adapt and overcome. You know, that's what to a point. You asked me about different stages of life in a way and regrouping and such. Landing in the city, you adapt and overcome. That's it. Just keep that mindset and you'll figure it out. You know?
If you swim too much against the waves, bro, you're gonna get tired.
Bro,
Drown.
yeah, man, go with the current.
You gotta go with the current, bro. If you
Ride the
fight
vibe.
yeah, dude, don't fight the waves. You gotta just
Yeah.
adjust with the waves.
I'm
Don't
with you.
fight the waves. And I feel like in our industry, there's been tons of waves. You know, they kind of come and gone, and sometimes you know, you have to adjust and make either like now. I think we're getting closer. We're like tattoo content is not even getting pushed in social media as much anymore. I feel like at least my feed it's not even full of that tattoo content as it used to be.
Dude, my feed is all tits and butts.
Fucking yeah.
And that's you like.
Clicking
All
on
it
it.
is. I mean, it's there. I'm going to click on it.
You're like,
See, that's what I'm trying to personally do is whittle who I'm following down, you know, and I'm trying to, you know, and of course I was following some models and this, it's just trash. It's what does my stepson call it? Brain rot,
Yeah.
you know, and I'm like, yeah, bro, you're right. You know, I got to follow like, if I'm going to get somewhere, I'm going to be, you know, I'm going to be 50. Like that's something to be said about that. I'm an old fucking man. I got to level up. Like, I can't be following this chick with big tits. I got to follow, I got to look at important shit, you know, artists, people doing shit, people getting there. You know what I'm saying? So like,
The
you know,
sad thing is that you don't even have to follow it. Like,
but
it's gonna find you.
Yeah.
yeah. But I got to get rid of. So I'm getting rid of the people I was following. I'm going whittling down. So say I was following 1,700 people. I'm trying to get down to like 500. You know.
Your feed and your explore page.
Just only follow people you know.
It's actually fueled by
Wow,
your,
maybe.
Well,
That's
or
I don't know.
right, but yeah, and
hold on.
yeah, people I know, people I respect, and artists.
Productive things to look at.
Yeah,
That's
like
so pretty
people
what you're saying.
people killing it. Really,
I think-
you know, even if I know you, I'm sorry, but with the algorithms, I need if I'm going to look at the damn Instagram, I want to hit good shit. I'm tired of hitting brain rot.
You gotta separate your Instagrams, bro.
I had a friend of mine-
separate.
yeah,
You gotta separate
yeah,
them. You gotta have
okay.
the one that is for your friends and family members, and you want to see what they're actually doing. Your friends and family members are doing. Then you have the one for your different like hobbies. You know, you have one if it's for your like, oh, I love fucking tits and ass. You have your tits and ass account,
Right.
You know,
I hear you.
and then that's all that
No.
you have there. And then you have your other account for tattoo stuff, and then you make sure if there's some tits and ass that shows up, you say not interested.
Yeah,
You gotta click on it. And be like,
think-
no.
it's hard. So it's really hard.
You gotta be like, no.
I made it a point a couple of months ago to do that, to make sure that I clicked on not interested to any photo that was like that, tits and ass, right? And it took a long time for the algorithm to finally understand, all right,
I guess he really doesn't
don't want to look at
Yeah,
this,
because
right?
the algorithm knew. It was like,
Right?
you really don't want this to go away.
So it took a really long time for all that to go away. And then after only like 2 weeks, one popped up. And I was weak. I was like, oh, look at that. And then that one picture, that was it. Now my whole feed is just tits and ass again.
He was like, you can never get this. You can never get this. And one day he get this.
That's why I don't even try anymore.
He got him, dude.
I don't have this problem.
It's like he had.
I don't have.
I can't open my phone in front of my wife.
I did
been
it.
clean from crack for 2 months, but I'm like, I got just one more hit.
I don't even follow like all my friends and family. It's like strictly accounts that inspire me. That's
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
But I didn't have an Instagram before. I hate social media, to be honest.
I try not to look at it at all. I don't have it on my phone. I have a work phone that
That's
I
it.
use to put stuff up. I run the shop's Instagram and stuff,
Yeah.
so I still want to use it because it's a useful, free tool and it works in a lot of ways. But I don't ever want to. There's no point where I pick up my phone and I start scrolling on anything. Like if I look at my phone and no one's texted me, there's no reason
That's
for me to
you be
not
on it.
put it
There's
back
like
in my
nothing
pocket.
else.
So I don't look at my phone.
That's
Yeah.
incredible, dude. Fucking yeah.
It's tough.
Fucking
Yeah, it's
awesome.
awesome.
Yeah.
I
That's
also
pretty
found that
rad.
works.
like the Tinder stuff has like oversaturated me now that like I can't even stand to look at my phone. Like
Hey, John.
getting me to text back is bad.
Yeah.
Get off Tinder, fucking draw,
You don't want me to make money?
and then you'll make money drawing and stuff.
I do that too.
Just phase it out eventually.
I kind of am right now.
Yeah.
I think it's kind of gotten to me.
It's cool and clever, but what are you gonna do that for 10
Ever.
years?
Right.
Yeah, come on.
Exactly. I feel like I've built up enough base now and I go out enough and meet people enough that I don't need it as much. But
That's so funny.
Yeah, paint something cool. Better use of your time. Sit down and draw. Stop looking at tits, Matt. Write a riff, dude.
You're right. You're right. I
Write
should.
a fucking riff.
Yeah. I got pretty bad at playing guitar because all I do is look at tits now.
There you go. That's what I'm talking about.
Where's my phone?
that should be the title of your book.
Where's my phone? I gotta look at some tits.
What are you gonna show me? What were you gonna show me just now?
Oh, I fucking forgot.
You forgot already.
Yeah.
You've been tattooing a year, and how long have you been doing the Tinder thing?
I started that, like really started that back in right before summer. Once I got
so a
back
couple
from months. For a few months, and I changed the everything for me because
so funny.
I quit. I was bartending. And tattooing, and my boss made me mad, and I had enough money saved in the bank. I was like, "Fuck you!" Like I'm out, and I was like, "I'm just gonna ride the tattooing thing and see how long, like it really takes me." And I never went back, and I've been doing it. But I definitely needed the Tinder to kind of get me over that hump. There were some skinny times for sure,
Yeah.
Everything
and
right?
it works.
Perfect.
All right.
I just opened the door upstairs for him.
We're about that time.
Yeah.
We're about that time.
Yeah. I don't have anything to talk about, but we've been pretty consistent with doing an after show. I just kind of
So
want
we
to keep
should
that
do an
rolling.
after show. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm down.
So if you guys want to talk about nothing, do an after show about nothing.
You're saying should we keep going?
Yeah.
yeah, we do a little short after show.
Another 5-10 minutes. If you guys want to check out the after show, make sure you sign on to Patreon at Honest Tattooer. I fuck that up every time. Patreon.com/Honest Tattooer. So I say all the time, every level gets the after show.
Yeah.
And I mean that. But I always forget that there's a free level.
The free level doesn't
The
get
free
the
level
after show, bro.
and there's a lot more free members on our Patreon than there are paid members.
Yeah.
And you guys aren't getting anything. So I'm sorry, but
Buy us a
For paid
coffee.
members.
Got to be some incentive.
Yeah. It has to be something. Well, guys, thanks for hanging out with us today. We're going to keep going because we're going to talk in the after show. But if you're not going to be there, we'll see you next week. Thanks for hanging
folks.
out with us.
like,
Peace.